the type of coaching that I do fits into two main categories. The majority is with leaders and managers in organisations, helping them work through their challenges. And then another small part is working with people with neurodiversity issues, be it dyslexia, dyspraxia, ADHD, mental health, depression, anxiety, helping them with their challenges within the workplace. I think for me, it's a place where I can be totally truthful and bring everything. So things that I'm really pleased and happy about, that I can celebrate, and Alison is absolutely brilliant at reminding me to celebrate sometimes when I move on a bit too quickly and think about something else. So that's a great place. It's a place for me to bring things that I'm concerned about or unsure about, clients that I feel maybe a bit stuck with, or that I'm noticing I'm not getting to where maybe I think we should be getting. So a place to explore. And then I found it really developmental. So we might talk about things that I've read in a book or a course, how might I apply that? So I guess mostly for me, it's supportive and developmental. So I think with Alison's approach, I always feel that I can say exactly as it is. I don't feel that I ought to bring anything particular or I ought to behave in a particular way. I can just say it as it is. So if I'm having a great day, that's lovely. And if I'm having self-doubt, or I think I've done something that wasn't that great coaching, that she's there for that. We have fun. We have a lot of laughter in our sessions. So even though we're working remotely, we use creative techniques and we have fun. And I think that's quite important. I feel like I've got a really good relationship with Alison. We were on a project together for the Association of Coaching, actually looking into supervision and what it meant, and thinking about code of ethics and those sort of things. So I hadn't met her, but we'd worked together on this project, and I'd really liked the way that she worked. I liked the way that we laughed and had fun. And so I asked whether she would be interested in being my supervisor. And we had a really open and honest discussion about what she was looking for and what I was looking for, what I'd had before and what I'd felt hadn't worked, and why it was that I was asking Alison. So I think it was very much around feeling very comfortable with her, feeling that I could be truly myself. I felt that we had a really good connection, that she calls a spade, that she's not afraid to challenge, and is equally supportive and brilliant at celebrating things. So I was working with a client where I was feeling that the work we were doing wasn't quite stuck, but I felt as if there was a lack of momentum in the work that we were doing. And I wasn't quite sure what that was about. And I remember exploring that with Alison and feeling as, through that exploration, decided that maybe doing something that had movement in itself would be quite helpful. And so I ended up taking this client out for a walk. So I do quite a lot of outdoor coaching, but for some reason I hadn't done this with this client before. And I think then that enabled us to actually move whilst we were working, and then to start exploring, what would you like to shift at work? What's shifting in this situation that you're having at work? How is this different? And the client sort of coming alive, really, as they walked. So it was as if they were walking through the issue they had, rather than just sitting in one place talking about it. And it was that sort of exploration with Alison about where the client was and where I was with this lack of movement, that actually, why don't we introduce movement itself into the session and see if that creates movement in their issue, which it did. I think it's made me realize the importance of reflecting back and looking at patterns. So it makes me think about what I'm really good at, and knowing that I really like working with creative techniques, and actually that it's okay to go out there and say, I'm a coach that works with creative techniques. This is the type of person I am. If you want that sort of thing, come to me. So I've very much grown in confidence in terms of my approach, rather than thinking that maybe when I first started coaching, I was coaching more along the lines of how I was trained. So it's about how do I do my best work? Where do I do my best work? And I don't think that I would be as confident in that if I didn't have supervision.